I'm feeling the music, guys. I'm sorry. I just can't stop. I do this in the car, too. And people stare at me, and guess what? I don't give a fuck. Okay, now it's in that life. So I'm good.
Hey everyone, it's Candy. It is so freaking hot here in South Florida. I mean, you can't wear makeup. I mean, barely any, because it's so hot. Your face is always super sweaty and wet and yucky and but that's part of living here, right? The beaches are beautiful this time of year, but they saw 30 to 40 sharks about an hour north of me this morning, so won't be going in the water when you go to the beach. And it's like 95 degrees with like no clouds, full beach, full sky, I guess, full sun. That's what I'm trying to say, full sun. And you need some water, you know, you need to get in the water to cool off a little bit. So, and there's a flesh-eating bacteria in our waters, so I don't know when we're going to be able to. And with me being a germaphobe, anyhow, today I'm going to do like a question and answers video. Since I don't have enough followers, I think, to ask me questions, I thought it was cool. My aunt today had posted kind of like a question thing on Facebook. It's a list of questions and you just answer them. And I kind of thought it would be another cool get to know me kind of thing, because the last one I did has been months and months and months now. And I feel like this one has a few more questions, and I don't know, I just felt like doing it. So here we go. Have you ever snuck out? No, never. Have you ever broken a bone? No, not that I can recall. I've fractured, but I've never broken. Have you ever cried yourself to sleep? Of course. Don't we all? Girls and boys. I mean, we both do it. It's happened. Just part of it. Have you ever been arrested? Yes. Yes, I have. Long story short, it was self-defense with an ex-boyfriend, and I mean, I know this is, people are gonna be like, what? Everybody that I tell, like, that's around me that doesn't know, and I'm like, yeah, girl, I spent 3 days in jail. They're like, what? And I'm like, and I gotta tell the story, and I don't really feel like telling the story because, like, you know, I don't want to put the dude on blast. I'm over it. We have both moved on. What is going on? Okay, sorry about that. We have both moved on with our lives, and I don't even know anything about him, so I don't really want to put him on blast. But yeah, I've been arrested, and it was all like, the case was dropped and everything. But yeah, I have. Have you ever felt lonely? I have. I think everybody feels lonely at some point. Have you ever been depressed? I definitely have. I'm bipolar, so part of that is being depressed. What's your birthday? My birthday is May 22nd. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is actually death. Sometimes, I guess because of my paranoia or because of my mental illness or whatever, I sometimes won't go to sleep at night because I'm afraid I won't wake up. That's gotten better over the years, but I mean, few and far between still. A couple times a year, I would say I stress it pretty hard. So death is like my biggest fear. Relationship status. I am engaged. And no, we don't have a date planned yet. Dream job. I'm kind of living my dream job right now. I have always wanted to be an entertainer. I have always wanted to, I just have wanted to entertain people and kind of work from home and not have to go to 9 to 5. I did that for 20 years, you know, and I'm doing what I want to do now. Dream car. I would say, and my fiance totally disagrees with me because he's like, with that kind of money, you should get, I think he says a Ferrari. I don't know what he says, but I personally want a Maserati. I can't tell you which one. I don't know. I just know that there are certain ones I see on the road that I'm like, that Maserati I want. Dream house. I keep telling my fiance I want to move to the beach. Like, I want to just live on the water. I live probably about 15 minutes away from the beach, and I just need to live on the water. So eventually, someday, I will live on the water. It doesn't really matter as far as like the house size. It just needs to be nice. And I actually want to live in a high rise. Funny enough, people think I'm crazy because I have a home and a pool and all that, but I just really kind of want to live in a high rise to where all I really have to do is like come home, open the doors, feel the ocean, and if I want to do anything, I mean, it's all done for me. I know that's kind of, but that's what I want. Do you like someone? I'm assuming that means like, I don't know. I mean, I like a lot of people, but if that means romantically, I mean, I'm engaged, so yes. Do you love someone? I do love someone. I love a lot of people, but I'm engaged once again, so I obviously love my fiance, and I love my family, and my friends, my best friend, the little boy I watch, who's like my godson. I love a lot of people. Do you have a girlfriend or boyfriend? I think we've already went over this up there. Didn't it say relationship status? I don't know. But yes, I have a fiance, boyfriend. The next question is, want a girlfriend or boyfriend? Obviously, because I have it. Have tattoos? I do. I have 11 tattoos now. Which is weird because all my tattoos, except for the most recent one, are all the same. So, like, I'll have 2 of each. For example, well, these aren't the same, I guess. But for example, you see the 2 stars down there, or the 2 stars on my wrist. I have them on my feet too. I think this was in my last like get to know me video. These are 2 new ones. I don't know if you can see it. It says my life, my way. It is something that I live by now. Sorry guys, I have a little rash right there. I don't know what happened. But my life, my way. I live by that. I have the 2 stars you see there. I have the 2 nautical stars there. I have this, which is, I don't know why I don't just turn the camera. I have this, which is my sister tattoo. We have not matching, but similar tattoos, which she has a cell phone in one hand. Everybody asks what that is. It's a cell phone in one hand, and then the other hand is a cupcake, because we're both bakers, too. I also have the matching stars, as you can see on my inner forearm, I guess. And then I have stars on my feet, which are also sister tattoos, but they're on both feet. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. And I have that on both of my feet. Sorry about all that. So I have 11 tattoos. Do you have piercings? I do. I currently, now I have taken some out, but I currently have my eyebrows still pierced, and I don't care how 90s it is. I don't care. I like it, because I have a little scar there where I've ripped it out twice by brushing, well, one was from brushing my hair. But I have a little scar there, so I feel more, it's like a little security blanket for that scar. I have my Monroe pierced. I have my LeBray pierced. I have my tongue pierced, my ears pierced. Is that it now? Yeah, that's it. Do you party? Now, see, this is funny because party, when you say okay, in South Florida, if you ask somebody if they party, it means do you do drugs? I mean, it's just as blunt as it can be. I don't do drugs. I used to party, with different recreational substances, we'll say. But if you mean like party, like go out and, I mean, party typically means do drugs. I mean, anywhere down here, when people ask if you party, that's what they assume. But, no, I don't party anymore. Party. Favorite artist? I guess they mean like, well, I guess it could be any artist. Like, do you mean like painting artist? Like, if that's the case, I don't really have a favorite of that, because I mean, I have a very good friend, Gina Black, who's an artist, so she is my favorite. Not probably, she is my favorite artist. I mean, I suppose that artist could also be like favorite musician artist, which would be Tool, which is a band. I don't know. Favorite movie? My sister Tag, we talked about this, and I don't really have a favorite movie, but if I had to pick one, it would be Full Metal Jacket. I love that movie. I love Stanley Kubrick. I I can watch that movie over and over. And I don't watch a lot of TV. It's usually background noise for me unless it's like sports. Favorite song? Man, I don't have a favorite song. I mean, I do not have a favorite song. There is no way I can have a favorite song. Right now, currently, my favorite song is like that I listen to a lot, like over and over and over. The only song that keeps coming to my head is Truffle Butter. Just go look it up. Favorite TV series? Keeping Up the Kardashians, hands down. Favorite book is Behold a Pale Horse by William Cooper. Favorite color is pink, and usually the hotter the pink the better. Favorite animal, we went through this on my sister tag too, is a dog. Twitter or Facebook? You know, it used to be Facebook, but it's becoming more Twitter lately. Twitter or Instagram? By far Instagram. I am like addicted to Instagram. Facebook or Instagram? Instagram again. Coke or Pepsi? I don't drink soda. When I did, well, we still buy Pepsi products because that's what my fiance drinks. So I would say Pepsi, but I don't drink it. Tea or coffee? Both. I'm more on a tea kick right now. I like black tea. I also like green tea. That's what I have right now. And by the way, can you believe this is a medium? Like, girl. I like passion tea, especially I make passion tea lemonade. I love that. And then I do love my coffee, but I've kind of fallen off the coffee. It's been making my stomach hurt, so I've been kind of not interested in coffee. Tacos or pizza? I eat pizza more than I eat tacos, but I'm good with either. Sometimes I go on these kicks where I don't eat meat for a few months. So even if I'm on that kick though, I do taco without meat. So either one really. Winter or summer? 100% summer. That's why I live in South Florida, because it's summer all the time.
Do you remember Napoleon Dynamite was like, vote for summer, it's summer all the time? That's what I feel like right now. I just saw that this morning or last night or sometime.
Would you ever get married? I'm engaged. Forever, I said I'd never wanted to get married. Would you ever have kids? Absolutely not. I'm not a kids person. People think I'm a bad person because of that, because I have known since a very young age I didn't want children. And people will say, oh, you'll change your mind as you get older. I haven't changed my mind. I'm 37, girl. I still haven't changed my mind. Would you ever swim with sharks? Fuck no. Fuck no. Would you ever eat rotten food? I'm such a germaphobe. Are you fucking serious? If food, like fruit, is a little bit mushy at all, like, fuck it, I'm not eating it. It's not happening. I'm not eating it. It's going in the trash. My fiance is exactly the same way. Thank goodness. Because my dad, literally, if there's a block of cheese and a little piece of mold on the end, he will cut it off, girl. He will cut it off and then eat the rest of it. Or if there's a little bit of mold in the top of some sour cream, he'll just scoop it out and eat it. Oh! Yeah, no. And you know what? And my fiance's dad does that shit. What the fuck? Who does that shit? I don't know. Do your parents do that shit? Because I think it's fucked up. Would you ever marry a foreigner? I'm assuming that this means...
I mean, okay, you should not ever assume, because it makes an ass out of you and me both. You get it? Ass, you, me, assume.
Anyhow, I'm assuming what that means is like for green card or something. I don't know. But, I mean, I don't discriminate. Like, I would marry for love. So if they were a foreigner and we were in love, sure, I would marry them. But, like, not just to marry a foreigner, not just to marry somebody for, like, citizenship or something. Fuck no. Like, that's...
I mean, it depends how much money I got. I don't know. No, not really. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't know.
My fiance's parents are both from another country. Actually, my father-in-law is visiting Hungary right now, and my mother-in-law lives in Hungary now. So... back in Hungary, actually. They moved here a long time ago, and then she went back about 10 years ago. So, I mean, I don't discriminate against somebody because they weren't born in the United States. So, well, that's all I have for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. Find and chat with me. I love making new friends on the internet. You can find me anywhere on the internet. I'm Candy Calistar or Miss Candy Calistar all over the world. And until next time, guys, keep shining bright, little stars. Mwah! Bye.